All right, had a bit of a Christmas hiatus, I suppose. Time to start tackling the back half of level 4. Let's see what we're starting with. A 3 now. No opposing bidding. All right. Well, we have a sad 5 diamond tricks that we're not going to have a ton of a fun time getting access to, given that they're knocking out our only dummy entry. Otherwise, we have 5 diamonds, 2 clubs is 7, 2 hearts is 9, a spade is 10. We'd have lots of tricks. But this first trick is forced, and we just can't get access to all these things in dummy. Any hope of manufacturing entry to dummy? The 10 of spades is the only possibility. For that to work, I feel like we basically need king jack or king queen doubleton somewhere. We could play, ace of spades, jack of spades, the king queen fall. We can get at the 10. It's a fair bit to hope for. Good defenders, even if the king or queen fell under the ace, like it was a single to the king or queen, good defenders will not grab at the jack. They'll let the jack go, and they would stop me from taking the 10. Okay, so if we're only going to get 3 diamonds, let's say it's 3 diamonds, 2 clubs is 5, 2 hearts is 7. Then we're going to need a spade is 8. I mean, one more trick somewhere. A possibility is clubs. On a 3-3 club split, we will have 3 club tricks. That's 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 2 hearts, and a spade. We also have potential in spades. And in particular, I guess one thing we could hope for is if West has the king queen of spades, um, we can build up a second spade trick. And the idea is that we would unblock the 3 diamonds. We'll take ace king queen of diamonds, and then lead the 5 of spades. If West has the king and queen, they have to play one of them. Otherwise, I get an entry with the 10, and I get my other 2 diamonds. And if they do play one of the king or queen, we let them have it and play low, and we still have the 10 and jack to drive out one of the other. That doesn't really work because I can't actually get access to the 10. Yeah, that's not actually any good. Okay, scrap that. Similarly, like a spade finesse doesn't seem super helpful. Like if East had the king and queen of spades, I could play a low spade. East would have to split their honors. Otherwise, I'd win the jack, and that'd be my 9th trick. So East splits, plays the queen, say I play the ace. Oh, that actually does work, right? Because I can play the jack of spades. They have to win that as well, and then I have the 10. Okay, so I could succeed if East has the king queen of spades. That's a 25% chance, whereas the club splitting is 36%. So the club split looks better than a finesse where I need one person to have both honors. If the king and queen of spades are split, any particularly good line? Um, Nothing comes to mind. I play like a low spade to the jack, and that's no good. I run the 10 into West, and I have no entry to take the spade finesse again. I should think about the case again where West has both honors. Can I actually do anything with that? I play this 5 of spades. Yeah, unless has both honors, they can just play one and wait to capture the jack later. That's not so helpful. What about playing the jack out of hand? Does that do anything exciting? Doesn't seem too much different. West would just grab it. If I metagame a little bit, I would say that it's unlikely that in level 4 the solution is going to be just set up a club. I mean, it involves, like, if that is the case, it does involve dodging some trap with the spades. Like, the spades do look like they should be useful in some way, but it's just not as good of a chance so far. Or I haven't found a better chance in spades than I have in clubs. In any case, at least so that there's some threat of an entry. Let's unblock the diamonds first. Yeah, in case something good happens. West had 3 diamonds, East had 2. East pitches a spade. All right. And yeah, my best thought at the moment is just try out a club. Duck one round of clubs so we can capitalize on them being 3-3. They return the obligatory heart. Oh, that like stops us from ducking one more round for fun. Yeah, on a weird day, West has only 1 heart and has to play something else. Obviously, they can just play club. All right, and we just kind of see what's happening in clubs. Get any kind of cool split? Nope, not particularly. There's still a bit of throw-in potential. Like West is going to win this club. If they were out of hearts, say, um, things would look up for us. But that's not the case. Looks like they're doing just fine. Okay. So, not that. It does look like I can do something with these spades. Okay, first trick is forced. Oh, I guess I should at least combine my spade and club chances a little bit, right? Um, like, while I have this entry, I can still do a spade finesse and see if East plays something interesting. Like, if East has the king queen, they're pretty obliged to play one of them. So I can try the jack out first. Oh no, that's not true. I can't combine this because they knock up the heart stopper, so I can't combine the spade and club chances. That doesn't seem very useful. I suppose after unblocking the diamonds, one thing that has a slight merit is playing ace of spades before ducking a club. Because if you play ace of spades, there's a chance that one of the high honors falls. And when that's the case, we can play the jack to set up another trick. If it doesn't fall, I can still book a club, and they have access to a club and 2 spades. And I can still continue from there. And that's all fine. 9, 8, and 6 have fallen in spades. There's still a 7 as well. Okay. It seems hard to play any more spades. And then from this point, I can play a club. And, you know, I've at least tried a little bit harder. I can actually give them 2 hearts and 2 spades. Okay. At least I tried to do something in spades before I went to clubs this time. So that's, yeah. Is that actually the lesson? All right. I suppose that was the lesson. At least try doing a little bit of something in spades. Take a look at what they have to say about this. 8 top tricks, yeah. Spades and clubs both have prospects, true. Yeah, hearts are a threat. Might not club at trick 2, it's true. Oh, their thought is spade to the jack. In my last line, oh, spade to the jack at trick 2. Okay, I tried that on my second attempt, and then I backed off of that because it seemed like I would burn my heart exit or my heart stopper too quickly, and it ruined my chances in clubs. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is what I'm hoping for. Is East has king queen of spades. And succeed on some few other things. If East holds Doubleton spade honor, sure. When the jack of spades loses, I should try cashing the ace of spades next. So I gave up a little early on the second line because I could have cashed ace of spades. Maybe something good would have happened. Factor in the other spade holdings. Spade plays better. Oh, better than closer at 6%. Ah, okay. Third line to play that combines the chances of both spades and clubs. You've almost the same odds of success as playing spade to the jack by playing the ace of spades. Okay, and that was again what I ended up with. Yeah, if an honor drops, we just go ahead with spades. Both defenders fall as small. We switch to clubs. Inferior to the playing spade of jack spade by 1/4 of 1%. Okay. All right, I was rewarded for taking the very slightly more inferior line. All right, fair enough. But yeah, just a bit of basic line combining. All right, another 3 now. Partner with the big club suit. Big club suit. Nice. All right. So we have a club suit worth 6 tricks. Seven if we have the king in the right spot or play the clubs right. But then just 2 other guaranteed tricks here. Ace of spades, ace of hearts. We can guarantee 2 spade tricks right now by playing low from dummy. Or the queen, both are fine. But the problem is if we don't play the ace right now, East can win the king and knock out our heart stopper. That could be a big problem. We're presumably never going to get a chance to use the diamonds, because setting those up just means playing diamonds from our hand, and they'll just grab a bunch of hearts. So I think diamonds are pretty meaningless in this hand. If we play the ace of spades, we're not in the right spot to do a club finesse, but we can still manage with the clubs. We probably... Interesting question about how exactly we play the clubs. Ace first works when clubs are 2-2. It works when the king drops singleton. But if someone has 3 clubs to the king, they can win the 3rd round of clubs and box us out of the clubs. So my first thought was to take the ace of spades, play the queen of clubs, and we should succeed all the time. Oh, maybe not when clubs are 4-0. Not when clubs are 4-0, but anytime clubs are 3-1 or 2-2, we succeed by playing the queen. And so we get 6 clubs, ace of hearts, ace of spades. But then where's the 9th trick? Because once they do win the king of clubs, they knock out the heart. And we're in quite a bit of trouble. If we let the spade come around to the jack, we can win in a few ways. So if West has the king of spades, we're done, because we have our 2 spades, our 1 heart, and 6 clubs. If East wins the king of spades, we're still okay if we can play clubs, right? So if West has the king, that's 50%. On the other 50%, when East has the king, we win another half of that when West has the king of clubs, so that's 75%. That's something. Maybe it's a bit less than that because we don't have 2 entries to take the club finesse twice when West has 3 clubs to the king. It's a bit worse than that. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see where the ace of spades line works. Clubs, ace of spades, ace of hearts. Just always knock out the ace of hearts. If I am going to play the queen of spades with a jack, do we have a preference between those? The queen of spades seems a little bit better then, because when it loses, it affords me a second entry to South's hand for club finesses. I think it's the best line I have, is queen of spades. And I'll take a couple chances at hooks. Let's see. Alright, so that fails. They knock out the ace of hearts, presumably. I guess I've got a bit of leeway to duck once. Okay, at least now I have 2 entries for the club finesse. And the clubs are... Oh, 3-1. Oh, yeah. Oh, 3-0. Right, there couldn't be 4-0. Counting. Maybe I'm succeeding after all. Maybe I did the good thing. Then we drop the king. Cool. 10 tricks. Nothing too fancy there. Let's see what they've got to say about that one. Yeah, a bit of a trap. It is more natural generally to let this come around to the jack of spades. But really, there's just a choice between the queen and the jack. One turns out to be better. Yeah, playing the ace for W8 trick 1. Thinking the queen is not good enough. Oh, I didn't think about this line. Oh yeah, you still fail and the clubs are 3-1. A 3-0. Yeah. Okay, so that was 3 no, no opposing bidding. We have 4 spades, a heart is 5, 2 clubs is a 7, a diamond is 8. Only need 1 more trick. We are, of course, guaranteed another diamond trick in due time. With the threat being that we end up losing a diamond and 4 hearts. Hearts could be... To lose 4 hearts... yeah, someone needs to have 5. Not so unlikely. When hearts are 4-4, we are totally safe whatever we do. But when they're 5-3 or worse, we have some danger. If we hold up in hearts until like the 4th round, we could find out exactly who has the long hearts, which might inform what we do in diamonds. Like if East had the long hearts, we would just do a diamond finesse and it'd be easy. And if West has the long hearts, I suppose our best bet is just to play the ace of diamonds. We win whenever East has the king, or whenever West has the singleton king. But yeah, to know what to do, we have to know who has the long hearts. So I think we're just going to be ducking a lot of rounds of hearts. All right, queen to the 10. King. This looks like the play of someone who has 3 hearts. And this can confirm it for us. Yes, 3 hearts. In which case, our best play is just ace of diamonds. Bam! Got him. Beautiful. And we take the rest. We need to make sure we do that discovery play because it does affect how we play the diamonds. Never letting me have my over trick. All right. To a suit contract. 6 hearts. And at a glance, we have a spade loser and some potential heart losers. Trumper 3-3. Obviously, everything is just dandy. But if hearts are 4-1, we will have a trump loser to contend with. Imagining that I just take this first trick and play the ace king of hearts and find out the trump split, what might I be able to do? These diamonds can set up for a trick. You know, if East has the ace king of diamonds, we can take the roughing finesse twice. Okay, that's a possibility. Though doing this requires 3 entries to North. 1 to play the queen, 1 to play the jack, 1 to play the 10. Our 3 entries would have to be 2 clubs and a heart. We'd have to make sure to start doing that before we finish drawing trump. If we do that, let's say we play ace of spades, you know, king of hearts, ace of hearts, and we run the queen of diamonds. When East covers, that's easy. We rough and we go try it again. When East doesn't cover, we just pitch a spade, right? And either the finesse works or it doesn't. So that gives us a 25% chance when hearts split 4-1. But we could set up for it early. Can we do anything more exciting? Roughing 2 hearts brings us down to the same trump length as the other person. I'm not sure we can like compress away the spade loser. Yeah, my thought is King of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, and I guess when trump are 3-2, we just come back in clubs and draw last trump and do anything crazy. But we now see that there is indeed a problem. West is definitely winning a heart, and so we should start trying to use these diamonds. They're rough. All right. Is there any need for me to draw another round of trump at all? I don't see it mattering either way. Guess I won't. Try again. They do it again. And yeah, this is a potential problem, is that if West doesn't have 2 clubs, then we have ourselves an issue. There's a trick they're allowed to have. But we still have our spade loser. And now no particular way to shift it. Can we use these diamonds betterer? West also has short clubs. I don't think there's any particular reason to use clubs before hearts. It would go the same way, right? Ace of spades, heart to the queen, run the queen of diamonds in a rough. Sorry, club to the queen, club to the jack, which then gets just roughed. And we're still stuck with all the same problem. And if I had drawn that third round of trump, that wouldn't particularly help. Oh, we know it would help is getting rid of 2 more rounds of trump to avoid this disaster. Yeah, okay. King of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, as before. We learned about the bad trump break. D1 finesse, it's working. That's cool. I'm not quite sure what the timing here. I think this is fine. We do it a second time. Still working. Uh-huh. But now, Queen of Hearts, and also the last heart. Now the hearts are gone. They can't mess around in clubs. We can win any return. Spade, diamond, or club. And now we have access to all the tricks. There we go. All right, so I was right that drawing 1 more round trump wouldn't hurt, but or wouldn't help. But didn't think about drawing 2 more rounds. There we go. I skip the auction. 3 spades from East, and then 3 no from us. A sensible thing to do with a 20 count. Or more than that, huh? 22. All right, another classic blocked suit scenario. In our dreams, we have 6 clubs, and then like 4 more tricks on the side. But that's a bit tricky. And the one hope of an entry, the Queen of Spades, doesn't look very promising on this auction. So East appear to have all 7 spades. I mean, modern styles vary, and East might have 6 of these, missing the Jack or King or something, or maybe not missing the King, but who knows? People vary. But in Bridgemaster land, East has 7 spades. Maybe there is some throw-in potential. You can imagine a world where we strip East of all of their cards outside of spades, and then we leave a low spade from our hand, like 2 to the 4, and East has to win and return a spade to us. That's quite a possibility. Or like, a spade or a club, say. East has 6 cards outside of spades. We don't know what the distribution is. We would like to strip East of those exits. Maybe we can get some count clues. If we're going to strip East of 6 cards outside of spades, we'll need to play 6 cards outside of spades. We have 5 winners, 2 hearts, 2 clubs, and a diamond. But I'd like to play another. If East had started with exactly 2 hearts, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, then what we'd like to do is duck a diamond, and then we could duck a diamond and play the ace of diamonds. And that would be our 2 diamond tricks, our 2 clubs, our 2 hearts. But if East has, say, 3 hearts, 2 clubs, and a diamond, we'd like to duck a heart right now. If East has 3 clubs, they're like 2 hearts, 3 clubs, and a diamond, that's fine. We don't actually have to get rid of East's clubs. We're going to get rid of East's diamonds and hearts. Because if we throw East in, all they have is spades and clubs, that'll do us just fine. But we really do need to get rid of the hearts and the diamonds, and we don't know East's shape. Either way, we can play the 2 clubs. We can see how that goes. All right, East had 2 clubs. I think they played high-low, which is even for this system, this pair. But yeah, we don't know whether to duck a diamond or a heart. We started with 6 hearts, and we started with 6 diamonds, so like those are all just equal. Can we know what's right? One thing is that when we duck a diamond, presumably West wins. Actually, it doesn't matter. One of them wins, and they have to lead a red suit. Which we could then just duck again. And that might work out. I don't really know which of diamonds or hearts to duck. Let's duck a diamond. All right, we got a diamond from East. There's another diamond from East. Let them have this one as well. It's actually really nice when East is on lead, because East has to play cards that East has. If West plays a red suit that East is out of, East can just drop spades, which doesn't help us. All right, so we've gotten rid of 2 diamonds. All right, here's a heart. I should duck again, right? Pretty sure I should. I'm quite happy to give up 3 losers. I need to save 1 trick in reserve because I need to give East a trick. And this is really good now. We've seen a heart, 2 diamonds, and 2 clubs from East. If East has a heart left at this point, this is going to draw it out, and we're good to go. If East has a diamond at this point, that's fine. They'll throw a spade now, but we can play Ace of Hearts and then Ace of Diamonds to go to the last diamond. What do we pitch from this hand? It has to be a club. Because if we pitch a spade, then we can't do the throw-in at the end. A low spade from both hands, East wins, and East just plays the king, crushing the queen. So it has to be a club. Alright, East did throw a spade, which means their other card was a diamond. They're just out of everything. Oh, East's last card could be a club in that case, then. East might have been the one with 3 clubs. But now our coup de grace, a low spade from both hands. And East has to either play a spade, giving us the queen and the ace, or in this case, ace and the queen, or play a club, giving us club. Oh wait, actually, if they did have a club, I just counted East's hand. Did I miss a card they had? I have succeeded, but I feel like I've miscounted something. They had 2 of each in the end. Okay, I must have miscounted. Oh, I forgot the initial heart that got led. That's what happened, I think. Okay, so I miscounted what they had. But yeah, they led a heart. We played Ace King of Clubs. We've got a heart and 2 clubs. We ducked a diamond. East returned a diamond, which we also ducked, and then West played a heart, and that showed up the second heart. And from then we knew what was going on. Okay. Struggled a little there, but we got all the right ideas, I do believe. I'd like to see if they say anything about leading a heart versus a diamond. Yep. Unblock clubs, true. They say a diamond trick should be ducked. Why a diamond? Why not a heart? If the defense continues diamond, we can afford to duck again. That's true. Both queen any return. Cash any remaining red suit winners. Duck a spade trick. Sure. Okay, they didn't say anything about it at all. Cool. I mean, it would have been fine if we ducked a heart, right? Oh, maybe that's not true. So they play a heart around to the ace. If I then duck a heart, West wins again. West can play a 3rd round of hearts, on which East pitches a spade. And now I'm not able to get rid of 2 second diamond from South. Yeah, I think I'm ducking a diamond just on the principle that East would have an equal number of hearts and diamonds. Or like on average. Like there's no reason to believe they have more of one than the other. Ducking a diamond caters to 2 diamonds, ducking a heart caters to 3 hearts. And 2 diamonds is more likely. I think that's the point. They could probably say a bit more about that. But okay. We did it. Another 6 hearts. Alright. So, a concern about spade losers, possibly 2. Or sorry, heart losers, possibly 2. Spades is fine, diamonds fine, a possible club loser. Alright. The kind of mirror distributions in diamonds and clubs gets me thinking about eliminations. Though an elimination is tricky if I don't have any trumps in the north hand. Whenever trumps are 2-2, we're just done. Nothing exciting is happening. But the concern is we play the Ace King of Hearts. It turns out there's still a heart trick. Maybe I get to do some partial elimination, actually, in that world. Either way, it seems like I would take the Ace of Spades and ruff a spade in preparation for some elimination. Because a possible thing that happens too is we learn that like East has 4 hearts. Um, which actually, that's not that hard to deal with, I guess. Well, not in the heart suit at least. Obviously, I can just finesse the jack on the second round. But then we're still worried about a club. Okay, not a complete plan, but this looks like Ace of Spades, ruff a spade in preparation for things to come. Ace of Hearts, any bad news right off the bat? There we go. Alrighty. Much more exciting when the West has the 4 hearts. West sitting on Queen 10-9 at the moment. Cool. It is possible then to hold them to 1 heart trick, which is good because we certainly can't give them more. What are we doing about this club loser, though? Where's that gonna go? Oh, yeah, we're going to compress it on the third to last round. The antepenultimate round, if we do say so. That's something like roughing 2 more spades. Ruff a spade. Back up here. Roughing a spade again. Which needs to hold. And what we want to do is get to a situation where on the last 3 tricks, I just have King Jack of Hearts and a small club. And I play out my small club. West has to ruff it because they have 3 hearts left. And then they have to play into this finette, or into this tennis. And the only way that works is if West just has to keep following as I cash all my winners. And there you have it. We exit the club. West is forced to ruff and play back into here. And that's like 3 tricks for West that we've compressed into 1, which is pretty cool. Because when you look at this hand, West is thinking, all right, we're getting 2 heart tricks. And over here, it sure looks like they have to get a club trick as well, right? And yet, they only get 1 of those 3 tricks at the end, which is quite a coup, if I do say so myself. These kind of compression plays are really cool. Like, it's a combination of compressing a heart loser into a club loser, like forcing West to ruff East's winner, and also combining this with a throw-in that cost them a second trick along the way. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. And also, you're kind of just forced to play this way. Like, how else can you possibly do this? You just have to hope that West has to follow to 3 diamonds and 2 clubs and 4 spades. Like, you need West to have this exact shape after you find out they have 4 hearts. There's just nothing else to do. It was important that we ruffed a spade at round 2 because I need 3 entries here to ruff 3 spades. And it needs to be the Ace of Spades and the Ace King of Diamonds. So I do actually need to ruff the spade right away. That's kind of a common theme when we have these like trump coup and or compression sorts of deals. think we've seen all the interesting pieces of it. I just want to see if a quick look through here. Yeah, let's do our quick rough. East East discard is ominous. Yeah, so its only chance to compress 3 losers into 1 involves playing West for specifically 4-4-3-2 distribution. Exactly. Yep, we do what we did. Big compression. Oh, I clicked too fast. Yeah. Cool stuff. My reading, who did this? This is Mark Smith and David Bird. They're, I think there's the authors, the Test Your Bridge Technique series. I feel like there's, as I mentioned a few times by now, there's the, I guess it's the Bridge Technique series and the Test Your Bridge Technique series. I think they're both David Bird, but I want to say that like Mark Smith was his co-author for the Test Your Technique series. And I forget. I think he had a different co-author for the Bridge Technique series. But um, in both series, the books on like trump coups and end plays. Um, they have one volume. I think it's called like Tricks with Trumps, and the one that's got like end plays and coups. And yeah, they just cover this material in a really good way that has certainly helped me since the last time I did Bridge Master 2 years ago. Would definitely not have gotten this hand 2 years ago. Or that hand. Okay. Our most exciting auction today. Double, redouble, big jump to 4 spades. Choice of games, 5 hearts. Okay. East presumably weak with a bunch of spades. We'd expect West to have 4 spades. Spades are probably 6-4. East might not jump to 4 with 5 spades, but they might. But West also may not double with 5 spades, so spades are probably 4-6. 4 with West, 6 with East. High card wise, there's 10 high cards here. What do we have? 16 over here. There's 26. West presumably has something like an opening bid, like 12. It gives East nothing, like 2. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, West could be a little lighter than 12 for this double. But East is not going to have a lot, which could be relevant. Let's see. In particular, East is not going to have the ace of clubs. We certainly don't expect this club finesse to work. So we have potentially like 2 club losers as well as a heart loser. You know, canonically, West has 1 heart for this double. Obviously, shapes can vary a lot, but it would not be too surprising to see that hearts are not splitting well. If we were able to just draw hearts, well, if hearts were 3-2, we would win the 3rd round with the kings. We'd have access to the diamonds. And we'd have 5 hearts, a spade is 6, 6 diamonds is 12, and there's lots of tricks. But probably won't be quite that easy. When hearts are 4-1, the total tricks are there, right? 4 hearts, 1 spade is 5, 6 diamonds is 11. But we're going to have a hard time getting to the diamonds, given that the king of hearts is our only entry there. So I'm thinking about any possible end plays where we get Wesley the club for us. That can give us an extra trick. But if anyone's got 4 hearts, it's East. Yeah, hand's pretty easy when hearts are 3-2. So we should really think about what happens when East shows up with 4 hearts. There's no chance East is out of clubs. I'll give West 6 of them. East might have 1 club, which is potentially a fact we could exploit. Like, East leads a club, we duck, and then East has to go switch somewhere else after. You know, that's potentially interesting. My thought is that we should probably be roughing the spade, similar from the last hand, ace of spades, rough a spade, to get the trump length set up for if someone does have 4 hearts. Ace king of diamonds. Well, I should be careful. I don't really want East roughing when hearts are 3-2. That would look really silly. Seems like ace of spades, ace queen of hearts. Eight of these. Even when hearts are 3-2, actually, the hand isn't super trivial. Because unblocking the diamonds isn't free. That comes with the risk of East roughing the second round of diamonds. We can't draw all 3 rounds of trump before unblocking, and East is the one who's going to have the long hearts. We can't hope that when East has short diamonds, they also have short hearts. That's definitely not a distribution East is going to have. Ducking the spade doesn't seem very beneficial. Yeah. My general principle is that I'm gonna rough the spade. The one thing that is nice about playing ace queen of hearts and then the diamonds is that if East, well, okay, I'm gonna take this back in a sec, but if East roughs the second round of diamonds, they're doing it with their natural trump trick. But then they can just play clubs. And West has the ace of clubs. I promise. On this auction, it's very hard for East to have the ace. Also, didn't East just play the jack of spades under the king? East definitely does not have ace of clubs. Yeah, let's see. Because his hands, yeah, it's not even over when hearts are 3-2. Okay, so we get that. We try to do the diamonds, and East just comes and roughs the second round. Just like that. Leads the club, and not a good day. Best we can try is ducking, but it just can't work. And that's what happens. Exactly. Ah. Aha, aha. I think I have it. Wondered about could there be benefit in ducking the first round of spades? And yes, I think so. And we're gonna have our old friend, the when your suit is blocked, why not throw away the blockers kind of hand. So if West continues with the club, that's fine. We win the king, and that might actually starve East of a club exit later. But like ducking the spade doesn't put us in danger of losing 3 fast tricks. But here I can now unblock one of these on the ace of spades. And now when I can play 2 rounds of hearts, and I only need to risk 1 round of diamonds to unblock the diamonds. Draw the last trump. Play off the diamonds. There we go. Certainly a fun theme that we've seen a number of times is, can we throw away the blockers? Here we didn't have to throw away all of them. Just 1 made it much safer. Alright, yeah. And hey, another over trick that we don't get. Okay, Thorino. What a great diamond bid and diamond raise, and then look at this great diamond suit that we ended up with. Alright. No one said the suit had to be good. 3 spades, 3 hearts is 6, 2 clubs is 8. Need a 9th trick from somewhere. Hearts is the standout option, and that we could just have 5 heart tricks for free if the hearts are cooperating. We can also use something like Ace of Hearts, Duck a Heart, and now we get 4 heart tricks whenever hearts are 4, 2, or 3, 3. Ducking a heart runs the risk of losing a heart and 4 diamonds. But that sounds better to me than bashing out the Ace, King, Queen of Hearts. And if we were going to bash out Ace, King, Queen of Hearts, we have a second option, which is to play on diamonds first. Because when diamonds are 3-2. Well, that's actually not true, because we're going to lose the stopper race if we work on diamonds. We have 2 spade stoppers and 2 club stoppers after this trick. We need to knock out 3 things in diamonds. So, on the first 2 concessions of diamonds, they knock out the Ace King of Spades. On the 3rd round of diamonds, they take some spade tricks. Like they take at least 2 spade tricks plus 3 diamonds, so that can't work. The Ace of Hearts, Duck a Heart looks better than just banging down the Ace, King, Queen. I want to do the math a little bit on that. Ace, King, Queen of Hearts. We need hearts to split 3-3. Oh, is that true? Well, if they were 4-2, we still get to duck the 4th round. Yes, yeah. Do we not have to duck a round right away in hearts? We get to Ace, King, Queen, and when they're not working out, we play a 4th round of hearts to set up a 5th round. We'll definitely have the entries for it. Okay, yeah, I guess I don't have to duck early. They can't block us out of the heart suit. So certainly a match points thing, it looks right to play Ace, King, Queen right away. There's also a chance for a trick in clubs. I'm not sure if we can combine these. So I could duck a club on the 1st round. And now I have a trick, a 3rd trick in clubs when clubs are 3-3. I can succeed on clubs 3-3 or hearts 3-3. both of which are 36%. If I play out hearts first, I don't have an entry back to the club because they're knocking out dummy spade right now. So yeah, it's two 36% chances. Whereas playing for hearts to be 4-2 is a 36% chance plus like around 50th percent chance for 4-2, is that right? Yeah, 48. In total, it gives me like 84% in hearts, which is pretty good. It's better than ducking a club right away. We combine any better than this? Does ducking the first heart help in any way? I mean, sometime. I can't duck a heart and a club. Because then they just have diamonds to cash. Yeah, ducking a heart does run the risk of diamonds being a problem too, which is like, well, it's not ducking a club, which is yet another reason to just play the top three diamonds, or top three hearts, rather. Any reason to play on diamonds? Oh, we talked about this. They'll just win the stopper race in spades. And playing on diamonds can give up some chance of playing for 4-2 hearts. Everything really seems to point to just playing hearts, which feels like a very easy answer for level 4 again. Let's play hearts. Oh, there we go. I found the problem. We can't get to the spades. There we go. All right. Try again. I did mention that they knocked out our one spade from dummy, but didn't quite follow that thought through to its other rather important conclusion. Is how we're going to get to the spades later. Okay, that could be the good reason for ducking the heart early. Because if we cast Ace King Queen of Spades right now and play hearts, we can't actually take advantage of 4-2 hearts. Because they'll win the fourth round of hearts and play spades. If we duck the first round, though, they can play whatever. We come back to hearts, which I assume are going to be 4-2. We still have access to the spades. All right. There we go. I asked at the beginning, was there a difference between ducking the heart early or late? And the answer is emphatically yes. Not a lot of hard and fast rules in Bridge, but the idea of losing tricks you can afford to lose early sure is a good one a lot of the time. And if I just kind of following that general principle here, we would get that right away. Okay. 6 clubbles. And nothing too exciting from them. All right, 10 trump. Sounds good. Guess we're going to find out real fast if trump are splitting. They're not. All right. We have found the trick that we're losing. It's a club. Cool. So we are going to lose a club. And we sure would like to not lose a heart. How are we going to go about that? I guess I am slightly free to duck this. So I won't play the play from dummy was forced, but the play from my hand is definitely not forced right now, or not until I figured it out. if I duck this club, actually, I guess whether or not I duck the club, I do an entry to north with clubs as well as spades. So, all right, all right. And with two entries to dummy, I could rough out both the spades. That's sounding pretty good, right? We know West is going to be on lead when we give them the last club. In which case, they're going to have to lead a heart or a club for us, because we're going to eliminate the spades and the diamonds. Unless West has 5. Oh, it won't matter. I do actually want to get rid of all the clubs. In that case, yeah, I do actually have a case for ducking this first club. Does it matter? Same question as last time. If I duck and West returns a heart, the hand is over. If it's a spade, we go ace of spades rough. Draw 2 rounds of trump. But then it takes me my 4th. Either way, I have to use my 4th round as an entry. I don't want to use dummy's 4th trump. I want that to be a threat. If I win the ace, it's going to be ace of spades, rough a spade. Oh, of course. I can't have my throw in if I let West win an early trick. There's the answer right there. Okay, maybe my grand throw in doesn't quite work. Because how do I get to dummy twice? My goal would be to get to dummy twice to rough 2 spades, and then I throw West in with a club after eliminating the diamonds and they get stuck. But that shan't work. We certainly still can win whenever West has the king of spades. I mean, I guess that's already obvious because you could just take the spade finesse. But we could do a little bit better by eliminating the diamonds and throwing West in. And then we only could the spade finesse if West actually leads the spade. Which, I mean, presumably they would, because everything else is pretty tragic. Any chance East has a bunch of spades? Hmm. Do I get some kind of interesting show-up squeeze? Okay, I think we can still be pretty sure that, like, letting them win this first spade or the first club is not good. That seems not good. It seems like it really limits my throw-in potential later. So let me take this. And, like, also that. I do at least get some, like, chance combining. I guess I get to try both major finesses. At least, right? Like, I can play out the 4 diamonds, and if West hasn't ruffed, I throw them in. And either way, West has to play a heart or a spade. And they're basically forced to play the spade. Oh, I should cast Ace of Spades. That's actually useful. Because then West has to play a spade. I play the queen. If it loses, I ruff because I've unblocked. I've created the void for myself. And then I still have a trump to dummy, even if I had to even put the throw in, to go take the heart finesse later. I get to try both finesses. And that's pretty good. Okay, I think we're going to play the Ace of Spades. Because if I don't play the Ace of Spades, then when West leads a spade, my playing the queen is committal. If it loses, I'm down. But if I play spades first, now when West plays a spade, my playing the queen is not committal, because I can ruff when East wins. Yeah, we keep playing diamonds. We don't mind if West ruffs. That's just them kind of end playing themselves. When they don't ruff, we throw them in. West has to play a spade to have any chance. We try the queen. And when it doesn't work, we still get to do the heart finesse. Nice. And no, West just has a chance to go wrong anyways by, like, playing a heart or something. You can probably imagine some layouts where that has to be the right choice and it's not a spade, so. Maybe. I guess I have the king of spades. The hand's probably pretty over, so I guess West does have to play a spade. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool hand. Okay. 2 spades from East. We wind up in 6 now. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're certainly hoping that we're going to bring home a bunch of diamond tricks and partner can provide just a little bit of something to make this work out. Importantly, we have 2 spade stoppers. So the dream here is that if West leads a spade, we can still just bash out diamonds. And we'll get 5 diamonds, 2 spades, and a heart, which is 8 tricks. And we don't need partner to bring much at all. Like, a single trick. Like, any one of partner's 3 cards look like they would serve us great if West had deigned to lead a spade. They did not. So now we think. We still have 6 diamond tricks. Oh, sorry. we're not in 3 now. We're in 6 now. But the point is, we bid 3 now because we didn't need much from partner. Partner's bringing some stuff. A bit of a pushy 6 now. Not gonna lie. I guess we show a hand of around like maybe 19 or 20 minimum for this jump to 3 now. Partner's bringing only 10. 6 card suit is cool. 6 card suit headed by an ace is pretty good. Having no intermediates makes it a little sketchy. So I do think the 6 no is pushy from North. But alright. What we gonna do? So we have 6 diamonds, a club is 7. 2 hearts is 9. Spade finesse in Bridgemaster land, it's gonna work. And we'll have 11 tricks. We can be pretty confident with spade finesse. And, in the modern game, maybe a little less confident, but we might need to have it work anyways. So where is trick 12? Basically has to be clubs. But these are the kind of club suit that is not going to set up without 2 losers. So it looks like we probably are actually going to need the heart club squeeze, which means we'll need at least 3 clubs with West and 5 hearts with West. Not too much to ask for on this auction. But we could duck a club to rectify the count. West plays another club, and we play the ace. Is that problematic at all? We then do the spade finesse, ace of spades, run all the diamonds. Oh, yeah, making careful pitches depending on what West does. Potentially, eventually throwing away all the clubs if West holds on to the last clubs for dear life. Yeah, that seems like my approach, is a normal kind of squeeze. Let's see. All right, there's hurdle 1. West has the long clubs. Cool. It's important to win this in our hand. We need the king of hearts. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry, this is a mistake. I was thinking that West was going to play another club, but they didn't. Okay. I was going to use the king of hearts as my entry at the end for the squeeze. I'm actually going to use ace of clubs now because he hasn't attacked ace of clubs. In which case, I actually do need the king of hearts because I want to use one of these to do the spade finesse. Okay, spade finesse works. Good. We cash that. We cashed ace of hearts. And now it's time to squeeze. We need East to not have any hearts. So what we're looking for, given that we started with 8 clubs, and West had 5 of them, and West has 4 clubs, we're looking for West to pitch 3 clubs. Let's see how it goes. Don't need that. We actually don't need this heart and dummy either, as it turns out. There's 1 club, 2 clubs, still just 2 clubs, still just 2 clubs. Okay, that means that East or West has to be holding on to 2 clubs, which means we need our heart to be good. And it wasn't. East was, in fact, guarding hearts. Rip that squeeze. I could have been counting hearts and clubs. And I would have known it was not going to work at the end, but you don't need to count, though. Okay. Have we got some other options? I suppose so. Actually, a squeeze I didn't consider is using the spades. So we actually know that this 3rd spade is guarded by East. East has 6 spades, the West has 2. Which means it doesn't have to be a club heart squeeze against West. Yeah, we might actually just have a double squeeze here, where West is guarding clubs, East is guarding spades, and both of them are guarding hearts. Okay. I don't have my double squeeze technique like super ironed out. I'm pretty sure it needs a threat over both people. So there's a club threat over West, and there's a heart threat or heart threat over East. So I think that works. I don't think I need the spade threat to be over East. I think for a double squeeze to work. All right, so I also need to play this a bit carefully. Either way, we end up by ducking. We start by ducking this. We need to rectify. I'm pretty sure I need the king of hearts because I will need to do the spade finesse. If I take ace of hearts, well, I'm still just gonna eventually just go play the king of hearts right away, right? So I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do this. Do the spade finesse. I have the spade threat there, and I have the entry to it in the ace of clubs. I think I'm going to play the Ace of Hearts next. Because I think the idea is I'm going to run a bunch of diamonds. I can pitch the hearts from dummy, because I'm already in the hand that has the heart. So I have access to the heart threat. Yeah, we'll come down to a spade and a club here. And a heart and a club here. Yeah, because I can throw away the last club if West isn't... Yeah, okay. I think this worked. I just need to be more careful. I threw away the spade early, but actually the spade is a threat against East. So the same idea. Let's count the hearts and the clubs, perhaps, this time. So in particular, West has 4 clubs left. And in total, let's play Ace of Hearts. That'll help simplify things. We've seen 8 hearts, that's 10 hearts. There's 3 hearts left somewhere, and West has 4 clubs. All right. Nothing yet. West has 3 clubs, and there are still 3 hearts. West has 2 clubs, and there are still 3 hearts. I don't need this heart. All right, West has 2 clubs, and there are now 2 hearts left. West has held on to 2 clubs. If West pitches a club here, we discard the spade, and we're good to go. But they didn't. So my club threat has done its job. West has been forced to hold 2 clubs. There is now 1 heart left. Oh, but the problem here is that East is now holding a spade and a heart. And can strategically choose what to discard when I play my last club. Because East will just choose to discard the heart and keep the spade. That doesn't work. Okay, maybe I have this a bit wrong then. Maybe for a double squeeze, I actually do need the spade threat over East. Maybe. Or maybe I have to be more careful with the heart threat. Maybe I need to keep like ace in the heart here. Let's see. So duck club again. Yeah. Is there a chance I actually was not allowed to cash the ace of hearts early? Was that actually a mistake? It could be. Let's see. Let's try again. All right. Spade finesse. Do the spade. Cool. Let's continue. Okay, 4 clubs for West. And there are 5 hearts total. I can pitch the heart here. All right, that's down to 4 hearts and 4 clubs. 4 hearts and 3 clubs. 4 hearts and 2 clubs. 3 hearts and 2 clubs. And this is the part where we're going to throw the club. We go, okay, the club's done its job. So there were 3 hearts left. And now there's 2 hearts left. But importantly, East has kept a spade. So East can't have 2 hearts. And West has a club, so West also can't have 2 hearts. So this works. Okay. Took a few tries. We got there. So I think what I'm missing is that in the double squeeze, I actually do need a threat with an entry sitting over East. I can't cash the Ace of Hearts. Let's see what they have to say about this. Yeah, we'll need a squeeze. East weak 2 indicates he's only defensive spade guard. True. West club lead suggests maybe only defensive guard. I mean, yeah, that's just generally likely to be true. We can arrange double squeeze with both defenders guarding hearts. Yes. We're doing rectify the count. That's true. The discard makes it so we know where all the clubs are. If South makes the mistake of winning the heart ace, we will fail. Yep, we saw that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we saw why it didn't work. So you take the heart king, do the spade finesse. We run the winners. Yeah, we get to on the last diamond. Yeah, West has to discard a heart to keep the club guard. And because they've kept the club guard, I now no longer need my clubs. So I can throw a club. And now East has an easy spade discard. And then, so now East is guarding. Well, nothing. Hearts. Okay. Yeah, West is now guarding nothing. And East has now responsible for guarding spades and hearts, which is now the pressure we put them under by playing the ace of clubs. And East is stuck. I actually wasn't counting the spades down. I should have been. I would have potentially missed if East was the one holding on to two hearts at the end. Oh, that's not true. Because I was counting hearts, and I would have known there were 3 hearts. And then I would have known that West had 1, East had 2. And I would play the spade. So never mind. It was right of me. Declare must have a winner in the suit. Both winners would be squeezed in. Yeah. So I think it was important I had a threat with an entry over East and a threat with an entry over North. I think that's what I needed. All right. 6 spad. Well, finally some good spades. Our concern is 2 diamond losers. Fair enough. Certainly an approach here would be to win this with the ace of spades. Play 3 rounds of diamonds. Ace, king, ruff a diamond with the king. Oh, well, actually, the spades are all equivalent, so whatever works. That works fine until someone has a singleton diamond. However, if someone has a singleton diamond, is that so dangerous? Like, they ruff the king of diamonds. Oh, now that leaves me with 2 diamonds to ruff, which gets problematic because they ruff the diamond and play another spade. That doesn't have to be a problem if I draw. Oh no, still is if I draw trump. Okay. Let's see what the okay. So no crazy splits, but we could be on a 3-1 split. When spades are 2-2, this is pretty straightforward. And actually, if spades are 2-2, we actually still can do the ace king of diamonds thing. Because if someone roughs the king of diamonds, I don't have a spade to play. And I will be able to ruff 2 more diamonds high. If spades are 3-1, we may have some work to do. It's still quite likely that playing ace king of diamonds is going to work. Like, it really only fails in this case where someone has super short diamonds. So it requires a 6-1 diamond split. Any chance the auction suggests that's not happening? We wouldn't really know. Okay. What happens when the diamonds are bad and the spades are 3-1? So ace of diamonds, king of diamonds gets ruffed, and that person plays their third spade, which sticks us with 2 diamond losers. We can ruff one, but what to do with the other one? Yeah, maybe out of entries to seriously do the like a heart ruffing finesse. Actually, we never really had the entries, right? We only had 1 spade entry and 1 heart. Another possibility is ace of diamonds, low diamond. They might take that and lead another spade, but then we ruff a diamond high, draw trump, and call it a day. I think that works fine, right? I think this works. Ace of diamonds. And this is also kind of a scary jack. And so we just play a low diamond, which someone wins. If they have a trump, whatever. But we can ruff this high with the king. And then just draw trump. There we go. If we're worried about one of our honors getting ruffed, just don't let it get ruffed. What could be simpler? Don't feed opponents good cards. Bridge base is kind of choppy today. Okay, 4 hearts with a 1 spade overcall from lefty. We're sitting on 19. The partner has 9. That's 28. The 1 spade overcall doesn't have to be too exciting. Could be like a 6-6 high card point split. West is probably going to have a little bit more. And in particular, it looks like West has the ace king of spades. They don't have to have more than that. East could have the other high cards. Sure looks like we're about to be subject to our favorite spade ruff. It's always really bad when you've got missing the ace king and you've got like 3 or 4 in each suit. Not a lot of good hands start ace king ruff, or indeed a king ace ruff. So assuming that's what's about to happen, our big concern then is this club loser. And if they've taken 3 tricks, we're not going to have any kind of throw-in potential. There is some club diamond squeeze potential, though. But let's see. Can we convince West that we had Doubleton Queen? Worth a shot. But they're not fooled. East signaling should be very clear after the first 2 tricks, so West should never really get that wrong. Okay, yeah, what are our hopes here? East had the Jack of Diamonds. Okay. Either of them could have the King of Clubs. West doesn't need to have it. West is probably a favorite to have it on the spade bid. But they don't need to. Either way, yeah, there's no entry with the Queen of Clubs. we just play the ace of clubs, and we run a bunch of hearts, pitching the club from dummy. And if the king doesn't fall, we just play this diamonds. Looks like a straightforward enough squeeze. I guess I'll see if there's something more exciting. We'll play the ace of clubs so we can watch for the king to be dropped. And it's an automatic squeeze, and that should work on either person. And when the king isn't dropped, we just play off the diamonds. He seemed to have the diamonds well covered. West had the clubs covered. So there is one more thing we can do. But to know to do it depends on knowing early on what's happening in diamonds. We can do a menace transfer. If we suspect this particular layout where West has the king of clubs and East has the jack, we can lead the queen of clubs from our hand, forcing West to play the king. So it goes queen, king, ace. And now East is the one guarding clubs rather than West. But we really only want to do that if we think East is the one with the long diamonds. Can we find that out? I guess it's likely to be the case. Though if East has the long diamond and also has the king of clubs, then we don't want to do the menace transfer because it just loses the trick to East. So it's possible that they want me to think that because of the overcall, West has the king of clubs. Which isn't necessary. West absolutely does not have to have the king of clubs for this overcall. Maybe there were more clues in the play. Let's see. Because on this layout, on that layout, yes, I can totally make the squeeze work. I guess playing the queen of spades first is probably the most convincing thing to stop West from playing spades. Okay, so we know that West has 5 spades and East has 2, so East is likely to have the long diamonds. But there's a big question about where the king of clubs is. And yeah, maybe I just need to count a bit more carefully here. Let's see. We find out that they both have 2 hearts. Oh. Yeah. Each are after ones. East discards a club. And another club, and another club. So East had 2 hearts, 2 spades, at least 2 diamonds, and at least 3 clubs. There's 9 cards we know of. I guess I'm allowed to play another diamond. Is that right? No, I think that's not right. I think that messes up the squeeze. I'm pretty sure this is the moment where I need to do the menace transfer if I'm going to. Oh, I guess I'm allowed to play the king of hearts? Oh, that's not true, because that would involve pitching a diamond, which is a problem. Yeah, how do I know the menace transfer is going to be right? I guess East probably has not come down to a singleton king at this point. And that means that East had the king, they'd also have 5 clubs. But yeah, could they not have 5 clubs, 3 diamonds? Oh, 2 hearts and 2 spades. Not enough cards, huh? Yeah, I guess East really has to have long clubs for this. If East has a king of clubs, I need to play the ace of clubs, king of diamonds, and do the squeeze I was doing before. But, okay, let's do the Manus transfer just to show how this works. So, West is obliged to play the king of clubs. And now the squeeze operates on East, who has to hold the jack. Well, okay. Or, they could drop it. And then we're fine. I don't see how I know to do the Manus transfer. All right, I got the tricks. Yep. Draw the remaining trumps. Concentrate on coping with your club loser. Sounds like a self-help book. Yeah, diamonds are 3-3. We're just good to go. We can still play for the squeeze, and it still works because diamonds were never guarded in the first place. It is likely it says diamond guard. True. Yeah, I don't agree with this statement at all. Okay. Alright, if we're in Bridgemaster World and the King of Clubs is marked with West, then fine. Fine. Oh, a good point, though, is actually this Menace transfer still works when West has the King Jack. Like, if West had the Club Guard all along and, like, we just had to hope for them to have a diamond transfer, like diamond length as well, it'd still work. Not that that's likely. But okay. I do not agree that West overcall marks with King of Clubs in the modern game. West could happily have just the Ace King, Fifth of Hearts. Sorry, of spades. But fine. If we believe that the overcall is here, then sure. Sure. Transferring the threat. Yes. And we saw how that would work. All right. Don't 100% agree with their reasoning. But I also didn't think about the possibility of needing to do the Menace transfer at all. So I'll still mark it wrong. All right, 4 hearts is a transfer to 4 spades after. Kidok. Well, at a glance, it looks like we're going to lose a heart and 2 diamonds and call it a day. But I suppose if East actually has 8 hearts, which is quite likely in Bridgemaster land, then we are not going to score the King of Hearts. Ace of Hearts. And a big ol' ruff. Alright. Fair enough. How do we get rid of a diamond loser? Sure looks like we might be squeezing yet again. When East has 8 hearts, they will find it quite tricky to guard the other suits. So there's a very good chance that East has at most 2 clubs. And at most 2 diamonds. So we have a club diamond squeeze. But the club diamond squeeze comes with a problem. We don't have entries in the north hand for the clubs. We need a small club to be a threat here, and there's no entry to it. In the sense that we need to run out the spades for the squeeze to work. But when we do that, we're going to have no club entry. Ah. we might get something that's like a bit. It's a bit of a stepping stone where we. Uh, I like give up a diamond to West, who then has to play to give me the entry. I don't quite see it at the moment, but okay, let's see. This trick is forced at least. We can at least play a couple rounds of Trump and see what's happening there. West has one. Okay. All right, there was a ruff, of course. So already had one spade. So on average, it's like one spade, two clubs, two diamonds. I think I can play the king of clubs anyways. I presumably want this unblocked, so I can get a bit more info. Yes, East had two clubs. Mm-hmm. It sure looks like we would need to, regardless of what we're doing here, rectify the count by losing a diamond. Which means my play of the king of clubs is probably an error, because when I rectify the count, West just plays a club and ruins the squeeze. So I'm probably supposed to play a diamond now. To rectify. But I just don't know how you make this squeeze work. I can play the ace of diamonds. And, confirm that, yep, West sure is guarding clubs and diamonds. But I just do not have a way to get there. Hmm. That's like just too many options. It sure seems like, yeah, we draw Trump and then, yeah, really need to duck a diamond. Machine two clubs, one spade, one diamond. I guess East could have more than. Oh no, East had exactly 8 hearts. That much is not. Yeah, I don't think I know what I'm doing here. Let's see. Loses the ace, returns the suit, gets roughed. And in their layout, East is actually guarding clubs, so I have some like single suit throw in. Elimination possibilities. Draw Trump. Noting East began with singles and spade. Sure. Cash a club. Spade. Rough a club. Oh, we just throw East in on the singleton diamond. Yeah, not a squeeze. But yeah, if East has a singleton diamond, if West lets East win the trick, East has to give me reference stuff. And if West tries to get East off the end play by playing high, then West actually end plays themselves into giving me the 10 of diamonds. Yeah. If East counts out to 2 diamonds, oh, if you play another club and East doesn't have it. Okay, so we know East has 2 diamonds. Same idea, but double needs to have 2 honors. Because if we play a club, if we play a diamond, if West plays high, it crushes one of East's honors, and then the next round of diamonds, we drop it with the ace, and the 10 is good. And if East wins, they can play another diamond. They play this out, diamond, diamond, diamond all around, and they win. Yeah, can I just play another diamond, though? Oh, we play ace of diamonds first in this case, and then a diamond. That's how that works. Right. Yeah, play differently. And again, they would play the king and we have a trick, or they play low and we get the rough and slough. Cool hand. That is a... That's more first for the very wrong pile on the set. Actually doing pretty good on the very wrong front so far in the set. Okay. Penultimate deal for the video. Ah, yeah. 7-0. Count comes pre-rectified. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 12 tricks. Neat. And a what would appear to be classic two-way finesse in clubs. All right. We just need to find out who's got the queen of clubs. Certainly some general idea that West is the one holding 4 diamonds here. But I mean, it's 7-0. West can find any kind of garbage passive lead, so might not need to read too much into this lead. But I will need some information. And it doesn't matter which hand I end up in at the end of doing my discovery play. Because if I'm in the north hand, I can either do the club finesse or play king and then jack. And if I'm in the south hand, yeah, I can either play ace and jack or I can play king and jack. So looks like we're just gonna play all the cards, and I don't know what else we can do. All right. Watch what happens. Anyone gonna show up for me? Nope. Someone's got a diamond. Oh ho. All right. West starts with 4 spades. East discards a heart and a heart and a heart. Got more of those hearts over there? Yes, a 4th heart. A 5th heart. And a club from both hands. Okay, East had 5 hearts. West had 4 spades. Both of them had 3 diamonds. We don't know where the last diamond is. That's the pisser. Have we seen all the cards? We've seen all the spades. We've seen all the hearts. We've seen 3 clubs. So I'll check out. At least 4 clubs and a diamond, so I've missed something. Did we not see a club discard? Was there 5 clubs and a diamond? He's just discarded hearts all the time. Is that right? Discarded 3 hearts. Did he discard a club? Okay. In any case, yeah, we don't know where the last diamond is. My thought is that West has the last diamond because they picked the diamond lead. I do feel like I've lost a card somewhere in here though, because it looks like it should be a diamond and 5 clubs that are remaining. I guess that has to be true. Let me just do it one more time, make sure that that's indeed what I see or what I saw. All right, that's all diamonds. East discards a heart, and a heart, and a heart. Follows suit to 2 more hearts. Oh yeah, and then they each discard a club. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's a diamond and 5 clubs. Who's got it? They didn't discard their diamond. That's kind of odd, right? Why wouldn't they discard the diamond? If West does indeed have the diamond, it probably didn't come down to Doubleton Queen of Clubs, right? That's pretty scary. So for that reason, I want to finesse East. It's a little tenuous. That didn't work. That's because West didn't have diamond. Okay. It's like whoever has the 4th diamond is the person who probably doesn't have the queen. Um, can we know? I mean, like usually we don't look at defensive signals on this kind of hand. Or in Bridge Master, they tend not to use defensive signals. Yeah, must find the queen yet. West can have no more than 1 club. What? Oh, on the above layout, which is not the real layout. Okay. On this layout, West counts out to 3 spades, 5 heart. No, that's not the real layout. Okay, on the actual layout, yeah, okay, fine. Let's get to the. Yeah, I agree. The other layouts are easier. What about this layout? 4 spades, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds. Oh, 9. Oh, we're gonna do like a vacant spaces argument. He has 9 known cards. Oh no, same deal here, right? Also 9 cards. It did seem to me that the play in clubs was a complete guess. Ooh, an unusual application of the principle of restricted choice. West led from a suit with 3 or 4 small cards. That seems clear. If West had a similar holding in clubs, they may have led that suit instead. Yeah, 3 or 4 small clubs. True. That is an interesting application of restricted choice. West is going to be very unhappy leading from Queen 4th. Hmm. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I agree. Alright, last sound. Okay, so it's 4 spades, balancing it with 5 hearts. Alright. We appear to have 2 club losers and a spade loser. How do? Hard to establish diamonds with no outside entry. That said, oh no, we can't even duck a diamond. Yeah, can't duck a diamond because they going to take a diamond and 2 clubs. That's not great. If we duck this first club and West persists in clubs, we could duck again. They could persist again, and we might end up with a club trick, which is spade. If we duck the club and West switches to diamonds, we take the ace of diamonds, draw trump, duck a club ourselves. Might still have a club. If West switches to spades, that gets dicier. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what we do in that case. What do I do if I win the ace of clubs, though? What are my prospects at all? Let's give it a shot. Duck. Oh, ducking a second time is pretty scary because now they can just ref anything. Okay. It's true this club is like a likely singleton. There's already a pretty good reason to grab this. Especially when East jumps at the chance to overtake. And that is something we can use to our advantage. Well, I don't have much of an elimination because I'm not going to have any trumps in the north hand. Like I can try to put West in and I can't lead a club, but without any dummy trumps, that's not super handy. Like if I played ace of spades into, well, I have to draw trump, play ace of spades into a spade. West would win, but they would just return a spade. What would I do? Not a lot. I mean, I guess I have club threats against East now. If that's truly a singleton club, I now have club threats in the south hand against East. I actually have to give up the spade now? That's dangerous, because then they could let East in to do the rough. So I want my squeeze to work, I would need to give up another trick. Oh, which I guess could... Well, it can't be in diamonds. I can't give up a trick to East. Like, I could draw trump, ace of spades into spade, rectifying the count by giving a trick to West. And it's fine if West returns a spade for me to rough. Oh, well, first off, for the squeeze to work, it's not just that I need to have lost two tricks. Oh, sorry, I haven't lost even one trick yet. Oh, that's also important. That's not great. But I also need to actually have like 10 tricks for the squeeze to be my 11th trick. And what do I have? I have 9. But that's not great. I really do need some 3/3 diamonds to get these diamonds going, right? If I was able to duck a trick to West, we could manage. Like if West had Queen Jack Doubleton. Oh, it doesn't work. Um, if West like plays a high diamond and wins the diamond trick, then we're okay because they can't play a club. But that's pretty unlikely. I can try. Oh, Queen of Diamond draw. Okay. Like, hey, West, you want a free trick? And they're like, no. And ducking this does not go so well. And now I just don't have the entries over here. Play the ace. Sure. And, uh-huh. That's not too surprising. Okay, interesting loser on losers where I take ace king of diamonds. Do a diamond throwing a club. Don't see how that's useful. I draw trump. Cool. Diamond. Diamond. Hey, look, East has everything. Diamond throwing a club, which prevents, two fast club losers right away. I can rough whatever they have, but I mean, I still got a spade loser. I don't think I know this one either. Yeah, okay, we capture these. No reason not to draw Trump. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. We did talk a little bit about the squeeze. Oh, but this is two loser squeeze. I guess this ends up being some kind of strip squeeze. Okay, before we look at the full answer, let's actually consider the possibility of doing the strip squeeze. Because yeah, it does look like it's 8-3-1-1 with West. Okay. How are we going to make this work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually do have 10 tricks. I didn't count them right before. Okay. We do need to rectify. And so my concern with the rectification if I lead a club and East leads a diamond back, count's still not rectified. If East grabs 2 clubs for me, they could play another club and ruin the squeeze. I don't think we have a way to rectify the count in this hand. Okay, if West is 8-3-1-1, what does East have in the minors? East has 5 diamonds and 6 clubs. Oh, sorry, also 5 clubs. What do we have? We had 6, 7, yeah, 6 clubs, right? Sorry. We had 7 clubs, that's 8. 5 clubs. 6 diamonds, 5 clubs. Sorry, that's still wrong. It's 5-5. Because they have a spade and 2 hearts. Okay, 5-5. So East is down to 4-5. Okay. I can cash a bunch of tricks. Does this cause stress? I don't actually think so. 3-5. 3-4. 3-3. Can't just give up a diamond at any point and just take clubs. That's not right. Possible I want this spade entry for something. What are my other options? If I play a club right now, East can play 3 clubs, which ruins the squeeze. I have no club threat. If I duck a diamond, same thing happens. Well, East just gets a diamond and 2 clubs. That can't work. I play the ace king of diamonds now and ruff a diamond. East is down to 1 diamond left, but I mean, what can I do? I don't see how to execute this. Okay, let's see. There are currently 3 losers. True. Rectify without allowing East on lead. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, East can destroy the squeeze by playing clubs. Oh, right. I can extract the 1 diamond before I play spades. That's true. Ace of spades and a spade. And now I can just duck the next spade. West can't help but let me rectify the count. Okay. True. We finished the trump pitching both clubs. Pretty neat. Also. All right. It looks like this, if I counted this all correctly, it looks like we had six correct, 6 wrong, and these last, I think, last 3 in a row are all down as very wrong. Did not figure them out. Still a pretty good showing though. Getting 6 to 15 is nice. I was hoping I was on track for more at the beginning, but not bad, not bad. Okay. Well, guess I'll be back next time for the latter half of level 4C.